Okay, I'm heading to work. It's pretty cold out this morning. And people ask me all the time, well, when you talk about starting your car up and going, what do you mean? Well, I'll show you what I mean. Obviously, there's some common sense to it, but not everybody understands what I'm saying, so I figured I'd show you. Vehicle's cold. It's been sitting all weekend. Whoo, it is actually really cold. Leather interior when it's cold is not fun. Now start it up. See how it's high idling and it's coming down slow, real slow. It's about 1,250 RPM right now. We're not ready to rock and roll yet. See exterior temperature, 26 degrees. Now it's coming down, what, about 30 seconds? 30, 45 seconds, it's coming down. I'll let it come down and stabilize at its regular idle speed, which is about 650 RPM, 700 RPM. Let it get the oil everywhere it needs to go before I take off. And this is live too. This is no editing, no screen cutting, so you get to see exactly how long it takes. The reason I don't let the vehicle completely warm up before I take off is because you have an engine that's just sitting here and idling, and all of the metal is still expanding. So while it's loose, the raw vapors from fuel and stuff in the cylinders are making it down into the crankcase, contaminating the oil. Now, is it detrimental to a vehicle's motor for you to let it sit here and run? In the short term, no, it's not. Long term, eventually it could cause some excessive wear. So that's why I don't do it. And that's why my vehicle has 235,000 miles on it, or let's see what it's got on it here. 234,866, and it still runs like it's brand new. The colder the days, the longer it takes for that idle to come down and stabilize at about 700 RPM. And I'll let it do its thing before I take off. Okay, that idled down once it got right to that first temperature line right there. So that's how long it took. It took about 7.5 minutes. Now we roll. On colder days, I'll allow it to do this. On warm days, there's no reason to. I don't find that the vehicle needs to run any more than the high idle period, and that's it. Even at that, that's pushing it. There's a lot of times where it's high idling, and after it's been running a few minutes and oil is everywhere that it needs to go, I'll get in the car and just easily drive off and let it warm up as I'm driving. It's the best way to do it. But no more than the idle stabilization or the high idle kickdown is what I would let a vehicle warm up. Once the high idle kicks down to normal idle, that's it. Get in the vehicle and go. That's just personally how I do it, and I think it's the best way to do it. And look, I've one block, and it's already creeping up to operating temperature. Really, that's all you need. You don't need anything else beyond that. It's the best practice for the vehicle. Really not even waiting until the high idle kicks down completely is even better practice. But that's the most I'll go whenever I start up a cold vehicle. Y'all be blessed.